A few years back, 3 years ago to be precise, I was given the opportunity of creating a data and analytics team from scratch. I never done anything like it before, and so I would like to share with you what we learned in the process. Learning number one is that this doesn't work. Bear with me. Let's try again. Okay, now it works. Learning number one is that you should be starting small. You might be tempted of saying, yeah, we know the profile we need, so we get like open temp position and fill it in. But no, that would have been a mistake. And that's because getting one piece in at a time gives people the time to make arrangements and make agreements. And each person that comes slips into these agreements like a piece in the puzzle. And by the end of it, you have a culture in place. And that's very powerful. Learning number two, stop hunting unicorns. Like this guy here does not exist. Or better, there might be like 10 of them, but they're all busy to work, sending people to Mars with Elon Musk, and they're not going to come to work with you. Get over it. A more sensible approach is getting many data scientists, each one of them strong in a different discipline and with a strong cooperative attitude so that they can learn from each other. And this is the bet that we went for. Learning number three is that it's okay to be young. Well, not for me, unfortunately, but for the people I hired, it is. These are my first two hires, and David over here, you might recognize because he spoke here not long ago. And at the beginning, we had doubts because they were young, they were inexperienced, they didn't have the skills, not the curriculum, but there was something about them. These people really were smart, eager to learn, hungry, cooperative, and some spectacular people to be around. And that was a good bet as well because talent comes in many shapes and forms. You could have discarded Viola because she was coming from academia, so she wouldn't know SQL, she wouldn't know database. You know what? It took her 3 weeks to master it because she's a mathematician. Easy peasy, peanuts for her. But you can't teach somebody to be curious. You can't teach somebody to be angry or to be cooperative. That's very hard, much harder to do. Learning number four is that the same people who wouldn't talk to us before now would talk to us because there was a team in place and they were given the opportunity of joining an already formed team and like bring their experience to it and mentor these very talented young people. And so we got on ourselves some very senior profiles that are very hard to get. Machine learning veterans, BI managers, very hard to do. It was much simpler afterwards. They wouldn't talk to us, they talk to us now. Number five, when you start and you set up a team, obviously you're going to start as a service. You're going to have like people there answering questions from the business. And that is going to cut it for some time. But when we really empower people to make a change in the organization, well, when we distributed and we went embedded in all the other teams. And that's because we went from being reactive and answering questions to become partners in the organization and really sit next to the big players and work together with them. And that had like a massive impact in the way we work. Number six, for the love of God, build a data warehouse. Data scientists spend 80% of the time collecting the data that they need. That's the biggest opportunity that there is. There's not many companies I see that are there reinventing the wheel over and over and over again. Get some BI guys in, not data scientists. Some people who do data warehousing, data engineers, have to get the data ready for them to consume, and you can multiply productivity by 5. Learning number 8, these people are young, but they're adults. They deserve your trust. And that's why at Typeform and many other companies nowadays, there is a new culture of trying to give them everything they want. They can do their own hours. They have unlimited holidays. If you cannot trust them, why would you hire them in the first place? And that is it for today. Here's the learnings. One person at a time, complementary skills, cooperation attitude, hiring people and not experience, cultural fit, positive. Let them experience the entire business as long as you can. Specialization is overrated. Specialization is a necessary evil. Get them to everything they need, and then just watch them thrive. Thank you very much.